Good day, students. So, ang topic to subong is about determining the nature of the roots of quadratic equation gamit sang discriminant. Okay, and before kita mag-discuss ang aton nga main topic, we will set our goals first. So, by the end of the lesson, you students should be able to first define what is a discriminant, and next, know the nature of the roots using the discriminant. And also, we will review the following before we proceed with our main topic. Okay, first, the standard form of quadratic equation. Then we also studied how to get the values of a, b, and c in the standard form of quadratic equation. And also, you need to recall the squares of numbers and variables. Kag importante man sa aton nga lesson ng order of operations. And of course, your number system. Okay, so let's begin. What is a discriminant? And what is its purpose? So, until kita mag-solve some roots of quadratic equation using the quadratic formula, we are going to determine first the nature of the roots of quadratic equation using the discriminant. So, meaning, ibaluon naton anay ang magiging itsura sa mga roots sa aton nga quadratic equation. So I think this is the real purpose of the discriminant. Now, before solving for the roots, we will analyze first kung ano ang maging itsura sa aton nga roots. Kabalo naman kita nga duwa ang roots sa quadratic equation, right? So ang quadratic formula, ginagamit na lang na sa kung hindi naton pwede ma-apply ang extracting square roots, factoring, kag completing the squares method sa pagkuha sa roots. Ang hambalta, di ba, ang math, importante gina sa aton nga kabuhi. So, ginatudloan kita sa math nga magita sa mga options or solutions sa mga problema naton. Yan. So, kung hindi makuha ang roots gamit ang extracting square roots, factoring, completing the squares, so diri na masulod si quadratic formula. Okay? So, suguran naton sa discriminant. So what is a discriminant? In mathematics, the discriminant tells us the nature of the roots of quadratic equation. So it is in the form of b squared minus 4ac. So kung mag-base kita sa quadratic formula, makita niya sa naton sa sulod sang radical sign. And to get the value of the discriminant in a given quadratic equation, first we are going to identify the values of a, b, and c. So, halimbawa, in x squared plus 4x plus 3, the value of a is 1. The value of b is 4. And the value of c is 3. The second, gamiton natin ang quadratic formula sa discriminant nga d equals b squared minus 4ac. So, tandaan din natin nga kung magdikit-dikit na ang mga numbers kag variables, meaning, i-multiply natin ini sila. Okay? And third, i-substitute natin ang mga values ng a, b, and c sa aton nga discriminant nga formula. So, mahimo na sa nga 4 squared minus 4 times 1 times 3. So, butangan din natin sa parenthesis para hindi kita magtalang. Okay? Now, so order of operations, kinahanglan natin unahon ang may mga exponent. Okay? So, process natin anay ang 4 squared. So, mahimo na sa nga 16. Then bring down lang natin ang minus 4 times 1 times 3. Then using MDAS, unahon natin ang multiplication. Bring down natin anay ang 16 minus. So 4 times 1 times 3 is 12. So pwede na natin isubtract ang 16 minus 12 equals 4. So amo lang inakadali magkuha sang discriminant. So, before kita mag-proceed sa atong activity, ari ang summary sa mga nature of roots of quadratic equation using the discriminant. If b squared minus 4ac is negative, the roots are not real or imaginary. If b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0, the roots are real, rational, and equal. If b squared minus 4ac is a positive perfect square, the roots are real, rational, and unequal. And if b squared minus 4ac is a positive non-perfect square, then the roots are real, irrational, and not equal. Okay, students, so here is our activity. The following given are the values of the discriminant. So tell whether the value is negative, positive, and a perfect square, positive but not a perfect square, or 0. Then determine the nature of the roots. So the first three numbers are done for you, and in each number you start with the second column and determine the nature on the third column. So just follow the highlighted part, students, and I'm giving you 5 seconds to answer for each. Okay, students, so let's begin. Okay, the correct answer is 0. Very good. Next. So the nature of the roots are real, rational, and equal. Next. Very good. It's a negative. Next. Okay, the roots are not real or imaginary. Very good. Okay, next. It's a positive but not a perfect square. Very good. Okay, next. Okay, so the roots are real, irrational, and not equal. Okay, next. Okay, it's a positive and a perfect square. Very good. So the roots are real, rational, and unequal. Okay, next. Okay, one is positive and a perfect square. And so the roots are real, rational, and unequal. Very good. Natapos na nato ng activity. So before kita mag-end sa ato ng lesson, so may ibilin lang ko mga panumdum sa inyo. Okay, dumdumon naton nga ang discriminant amo na ang makadetermine sa itsura o kung nature sa mga roots sa quadratic equation. So may mga nature nga real, may mga nature man nga unreal or imaginary. So daw parehas na black class ang pagpili sa aton ng mga friends. So hoping nga tuod gina ang mga friends nga inyo mapilian. Okay, so students, see you in our next lesson.